on the podium?
In a moment. Yeah, but I'm doing a little thing here with Rex.
You are really tuned to BobArtsTV.
Ellis.
Keep it locked to BobArtsTV.
School of next year.
From Jamaica straight up. Need when you're there watching. This is BobArtsTV.
No camera. Greetings, Mr. Ellis.
Greetings, Rex.
We're live on Bobarts Television. 1 second. You ready to start? Beside them. Welcome, a new addition to the Cornwall College group of boys. You know, we shape boys into men of might.
That's correct.
So you ready to be a man of might?
Of course I am.
All right, you're a Cornwallian?
In fact, I'm not a Cornwallian, but I've always been very close to Cornwall College.
Yes.
Many of my relatives and friends are past students of Cornwall College.
Yes.
I like to tell the world that I am the man who had hoped to be a student at Cornwall College.
Yes.
Never made it as a student, but made it as a principal.
Yes.
So I'm still a Cornwallian.
Our president, Old Boy Association president, Mr. Eli Clark, coming at this spot. People like to see him in the television, you know like that.
I am one of those persons who love to work from the side and from the back to make things happen. And you're speaking with the newly installed principal of Cornwall College, and it is all about moving up. We have to make that advancement, we have to make that transition, and I am very confident after listening to the interview with Mr. Michael Ellis that he is the person for the job at this time, and we are 100% in support of it, because as I've said on many occasions, that for an institution to be great, you have to have great support, and then it means that the Parent Teachers Association, Old Boy Association, and all friends of Cornwall has to show an interest and have to be of great support to this principal, to the school, and to the boys that we serve.
Launching our wellness weekend with a 5K. You say this, you ready? You train, you fit?
Yes, man.
All right, we're ready.
I'm always in a state of readiness.
All right, we're going to do the launch and then we talk again.
Yes.
Thank you for it. BobArts TV, they're going to launch. It's coming up right now. Bless.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Is everybody heard me clearly? Yes, no, maybe so. Alright. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gents. Alright, good morning again, everyone, and welcome to the official press launch for the 2018 staging of the Cornwall College Wellness Weekend, which of course features a health fair on May 26th and the 5K run walk on the 27th. Thank you very much for your patience as we got going with the program. So ladies and gents, before we get started, of course, we want to say a special welcome to each and every one of you here. Special welcome to our headmaster, Mr. Michael Ellis, to our principal and headmaster, Michael Ellis, our president of the Cornwall College Old Boys Association Mobile Chapter, Eli Clark, our chairman of the Wellness Weekend Committee, Mr. Dennis Waite, and of course our guest speaker, Mr. Ryan Foster. And of course we must also say a special welcome to our sponsors, Margaritaville, Sandoz Resorts International, Educom, the National Health Fund, NWC, JPS, JMMB, HBG and Associates, Hilton Resorts, Lifespan Spring Water, CariMed, Rainforest Seafoods, Nutspread Express, Zuki Tours and Transportation, BobArtsTV, JTB, Carlton Chin, and Mega Mart. And of course, the engine behind the promotion and the driving of the awareness of this event are media houses, CVM, TVJ, BobArtsTV, the Gleaner, and of course, the Jamaica Observer. And last but by no means the least, the members of the Cornwall College student body. Welcome and good morning to all. All right, so without further ado, and by the way, my name is Jamie Green. I'm also an old boy of the 2001 class. But if you do your maths, of course, you'll figure out the age, but we don't need to talk about that right now. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to invite, of course, to make the opening remarks this evening, our principal/headmaster, Mr. Michael Ellis. Please put your hands together for him as we welcome Mr. Ellis.
Thank you so much, Mr. Green. Good morning, everybody. I am going to begin just the same way that I had introduced myself to the school family. I don't think there's anybody in the world, and note I said the world, who would not have been excited, who would not have been ecstatic, who would not have felt a high sense of privilege to be associated with the brand Cornwall College. Cornwall College for me is a big deal. You, the stakeholders, you're a big deal. And therefore, by association, I am a big deal. For me, it is important that the brand Cornwall College is preserved. Not going to say a whole lot this morning, but it is critical that the historical significance of a Cornwall College be preserved. And part of the reason the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce Award in 2016 for Best Medium-Sized Medium-Sized Company, Tasty Limited, Jamaica Observer Food Award, Tasty Limited, 2017, and the HACCP Certification 2013, Tasty Limited. A very accomplished corporate executive with tremendous expertise and experience in regional and international products and business negotiations, he continues to distinguish himself as a visionary leader and has been the recipient of several awards, including the Business Ingenuity Award from Grace Kennedy Investments for the year 2019 in recognition for his invaluable contribution to Grace.
Good morning, everyone. I think Ivan said I got an award in 2019. So I guess you're forward thinking. All protocols observed. Before I go into my speech, I share a special love for Cornwall College. Not because the colors are close to my alma mater, Wolmer's Boys, but because my main doctor, Professor Horace Fletcher, is also a Cornwall College old boy. Very good friend of mine, Mr. Ali McNabb, is also a Cornwall College old boy. And a very close family friend, I call him family friend, Dr. Walton Small, who is the principal of Wolmer's Boys School. A very good friend of mine is also a Cornwall College old boy. And I have very close other family friends who are past students of Cornwall College. So not only does the color is close to my colors, which is Wolmer's Boys, but also because of the relationship that I would have garnered over the years, Cornwall College is special to me. Now, I think Dennis mentioned the development of the field and the successes of the field since 2015 and the successes of Cornwall College. Albeit though in 2016, the field did not give it that hump in the finals against Wolmer's Boys in the Flow Cup final. But yes, Cornwall College did very well, and I think it's a school that you current students must cherish. You are the future generation of Cornwall College, and the current to be the next past students of Cornwall College. You have to maintain that legacy. I'm grateful to the Cornwall College Old Boys Association for allowing me the privilege of being the guest speaker for the media launch of the 4th staging of its Wellness Weekend. I am grateful for the school from which the association derives its name, a respected and revered educational institution, and an established landmark in the West which has given and continues to give our country men of might, who have shaped the history of our nation and who are positively impacting the present and future of our nation. I am grateful because I share your vision that a people who are not only healthy but well with themselves and the global community in which they reside are called the leaders and are called to nationhood. You, the Cornwall College family, have already produced from your household leaders of scholarship in all walks of life and will no doubt continue to provide the quality of leadership of which you can justly be proud. My call to you this morning is therefore one that challenges you to make well the heart and soul of our people in our collective call for true nationhood. Nationhood which demonstrates more than a sensitivity to the old, the infirm, the marginalized, and the underprivileged, but a spirit of selfless giving and empathy to make good or better their lot in life. These sacrifices of personal interest for those who interact and whose interests are not being served, nationhood which touches the human heart and soul as we give a deeper meaning to brotherhood and sisterhood, nationhood which gives birth to a vision that gives light and sight in the darkness of man's humanity, inhumanity to man. Your welfare in catering for the physical needs of the less fortunate is ministering to the human spirit in a way that not only gives life but immortal hope. And this Cornwall College Old Boys you must never lose sight of, but should always promote. Our inner cities of the old and the young, to which your welfare is primarily devoted, needs hands that are not only helpful but well. Continue to reach out to them, continue to touch their lives and to transform their living. For me and the Jamaica Olympic Association, an entity for which I have the privilege of being its chief executive officer, sport is an instrument of wellness, for it brings communities together in a way that mends relationships and lives. It tears down man-made barriers which separate us from our own humanity and make us strangers in our own land. Sport reunites us to the land and affords us opportunities to take ownership of not only the land of our communities, but their destinies. The playing of the game has to be complemented with the education of the game, in which we teach our youth the values of the game: fair play, mutual respect, honor, humility, and graciousness in victory, and courage and mettle in defeat. We must play the game with honor and an even hand if the residents of our communities are to teach and grasp their destinies. And in staging this health fair and 5K road race, you, the Cornwall College Old Boys, are reaching out in care. You are stretching your hands across the social divide, and despite the challenges of the present day, you are bringing meaning to the lives of the people of the West and those boys of your school who pursue sport. It was in the celebrated year of 1896 when you opened your doors for the good of educating young boys, and since then you have opened it wider in fulfilling the often ignored call. And educated people make a healthy and well nation. The tradition of excellence and the heritage of scholarships to which you belong must continue to propel you to the greater good for humanity and to widen the windows of the world in giving invaluable opportunities to the young men who continue to pass through the doors of Cornwall College. The Jamaica Olympic Association encourages excellence in performance in sport, but more importantly, we advocate excellence in the quality of mind, and character, for the latter precedes and shapes the former, and in the foundation of success. You must give a new meaning to success, which too often is viewed as monetary. Yes, sport today is big business, and yes, understanding the business of sport is important, but we ignore at our peril the morality and the social value of sport, which should inform the business of sport. In the present time of state of emergencies and social discord, sport must step in and play its part in the healing and rebuilding process. We at the Jamaica Olympic Association see as a critical part of our mandate of sport development the transformation of lives and livelihoods. We must therefore teach our children the principles and values of playing together, in building together and in achieving.
NWC, Sandals Resorts International, JMMB, JPS, HBG and Associates, Hilton Rose Hall, Lifespan Spring Water, Carimed, Rainforest Seafoods, Knutsford Express, Kiyuki Tours and Transportation, BobArtsTV, Carlton Chin, JTB, and of course Megamart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for our listening pleasures, we will be treated to an item brought to you by our very talented and in-house, should I say, talented in-house saxophonist, Mr. Ronaldo Hendricks. You can put your hands together for Mr. Hendricks.
Thank you.